Welcome to latest News Blaster, where truth meets drama, and today's breaking headline is shaking the internet. Chrisean Rock in tears after sister's shocking betrayal against baby Junior. The story unfolding behind closed doors is not just about fame or family, but about loyalty, trust and the devastating pain of betrayal that no one ever expects from their own blood. For Chrisean Rock, a woman already living under the public eye with constant battles and controversies, this recent revelation is perhaps one of the hardest blows she has ever faced. What happened between Chrisean and her sister has left fans stunned, critics speechless, and the world desperate for answers. Chrisean Rock has always lived her life unapologetically. She has been bold, outspoken, and unafraid of confrontation. Yet when it comes to her baby Junior, she has consistently shown a softer side, an image of a protective mother who will go to war for her child. To see her in tears, devastated by a betrayal from her own sister, is a moment that goes beyond the usual chaos of celebrity headlines. It cuts to the heart of what it means to be family, what it means to trust, and how quickly the people closest to us can turn into strangers. Reports first surfaced late last night when sources close to Chrisean revealed that she was blindsided by her sister's shocking actions. According to insiders, the sister, who has long been by Chrisean's side both in private and on social media, made a move that directly affected baby Junior. While the exact details remain guarded, what we do know is that Chrisean feels deeply betrayed, describing the act as the ultimate stab in the back. Friends of Chrisean have told us that she has been inconsolable since the news broke, and those tears we saw on her live stream earlier this week were not staged or exaggerated. They were real, raw and heartbreaking. To understand the depth of this story, we need to look at the history of Chrisean Rock's relationship with her family. Chrisean has always been vocal about her tough upbringing. Growing up in a household where love and loyalty often had to fight for space against poverty and struggle, she built resilience early on. Despite those challenges, she always maintained that family was everything, and she repeatedly brought her siblings into the spotlight as a show of solidarity. This makes the betrayal sting even more, because it is not coming from an enemy or a rival, it is coming from someone she trusted with her heart, her secrets, and most painfully, her child. Fans have been speculating non-stop on social media about what exactly went down. Some believe the sister may have leaked private information about baby Junior. Others suggest that money and fame could be at the root of this betrayal. A viral thread on X, formerly Twitter, even claims that the sister made an underhanded deal with bloggers trading intimate details of Chrisean's life for a quick payout. If true, this would explain Chrisean's tears and her sense of devastation. After all, nothing cuts deeper than realizing that the person you loved and supported was willing to sell you out. Witnesses describe the moment Chrisean found out as explosive. According to a friend who was with her, she received a phone call that changed everything. At first she didn't believe it, the source said. She kept saying no, not her, she would never do this to me, not to my baby. But as more evidence came in, the reality hit her, and that's when the tears started flowing. For Chrisean, the pain wasn't just in the betrayal itself, but in what it meant for baby Junior. As a mother, her biggest fear has always been that the people closest to her child could become a threat. And now, that fear has come true in the most unexpected way. What makes this story even more gripping is the timing. Chrisean has been fighting to rebuild her image in recent months, focusing on motherhood, stability and proving to the world that she is more than just headlines of fights and controversies. Baby Junior has been at the center of that transformation, representing a new chapter in her life. To have her sister's betrayal strike at this delicate moment feels like a cruel twist of fate, one that threatens to undo the progress she has made. Social media has exploded with reactions. Fans have flooded Chrisean's comment sections with messages of love and encouragement, telling her to stay strong and focus on her baby. Others have turned their anger toward the sister, accusing her of jealousy and greed. "How could you betray your own blood for clout?" one fan wrote. Another commented, "Baby Junior didn't deserve this. Chrisean doesn't deserve this. Family should protect, not destroy." These sentiments capture the wave of emotions sweeping across the internet, as people from all walks of life rally behind a mother who feels utterly broken by those she trusted. Industry insiders, meanwhile, see this as another example of how fame can tear families apart. The allure of money, attention, and influence often pushes people to cross lines they never thought they would. In Chrisean's case, her rise to fame has put not just herself, but everyone connected to her under a microscope. Some thrive in that spotlight, but others use it for selfish gain, even if it means destroying relationships in the process. For Chrisean, this betrayal is not just personal, it is a reminder of the dangerous cost of living in the public eye. Behind the headlines, however, is a deeper story about motherhood, resilience, and survival. Chrisean Rock is no stranger to battles. She has fought the media, critics, and even her own mistakes. But this fight, the one that pits her against her own sister, is unlike anything she has faced before. It forces her to ask painful questions. Who can she trust? How can she protect baby Junior when betrayal comes from within? And most importantly, how do you heal from wounds that are inflicted not by strangers, but by family? In her tearful live session, Chrisean hinted at these very questions. "I don't even know what's real anymore," she said, her voice breaking. "I gave her everything, I trusted her with everything, and now my baby is in the middle of this. I can't believe my own blood would do this to me." These words struck a chord with her audience, many of whom admitted they had been through similar betrayals in their own lives. Her pain resonated far beyond the world of celebrity gossip. It became a universal reminder of how fragile trust really is. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is clear. Chrisean Rock's tears are not just about this single incident. They're about years of giving, of holding her family close, of trying to rewrite her narrative, and now facing the devastating realization that sometimes, no matter how much love you pour into someone, they may still turn against you. The betrayal has cracked something inside her, but whether it breaks her or makes her stronger is a question only time can answer. For now, Chrisean has gone quiet on social media, focusing her energy on baby Junior. Insiders say she has cut off communication with her sister completely, refusing to take calls or messages. "She's done," one close friend said. "This isn't just a fight they'll get over, this is permanent." Chrisean is protecting her peace and her baby, and that means shutting doors, even to her own blood. The severity of those words underscores just how deep this wound runs. The industry will continue to watch this story play out, and the internet will no doubt dissect every detail. But at the core, this is not just about fame, clout, or gossip. It is about a mother crying for her child, about the heartbreak of betrayal, and about the haunting truth that sometimes the people you think will stand with you forever are the ones who hurt you the most. For Chrisean Rock, the tears may dry, but the memory of this betrayal will linger for a lifetime. And as for baby Junior, he may one day grow up to learn that his mother fought fiercely to protect him, even when the battle came from within her own family. Stay tuned as Hollywood Latest Reports continues to follow this heartbreaking story, bringing you updates as they come. For now, the world watches, Chrisean grieves, and the painful saga of family betrayal and survival unfolds in real time. Thank you for watching this unforgettable story. Don't forget to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more breaking updates and emotional reports. Stay connected for the